Yo, we made it, yo. We back in, man. Got my coffee. It's a beautiful thing, man. So happy to be here, man. Listen, when I pop out, when I hear when the birds and all that, birds and the bees wake me up out in the window, man. That I can't wait to touch. You heard? I can't wait to touch, man. But look, it was on my mind, saying to somebody, yo, somebody said, yo, man, they got me messed up, man. Oh, you got me messed up. You know how people, you know how it goes, right? But what is you really saying, man? What you really saying? Somebody got you messed up. It means something different to me. It means something different today than it ever did. That's not sad for one, right? You know what I mean? But people have me messed up a lot of times. They still get you, when you run into someone from your along your journey from your past or whatever, 9 times out of 10 they're going to have you messed up, and that's my understanding now. I choose understanding. I don't choose for things not to happen, because if you really just are grateful for being here, you take it as it comes. I take it as it comes. I just I wear the strength to deal with it as it comes. That's the strength, or that's what the path is. When you come face to face with it, put it in perspective and work it and just deal with it from that. We're gonna deal. My whole point in this video is not losing focus, or not forgetting the mission, right? Staying on task, because it's things that's showing itself to me now that I'm like, okay, I knew it was going to be something, right? I know it's going to be something. You just don't know what it's going to be, right? And you got to stand on it, and things is moving around. See, when parts start to move around, you getting opposition from places that you just wouldn't, or areas that you wouldn't see it coming from, right? Man, this strong mind, strong body, gratitude, growth, I do this every day. I wake up, live it. It's a beautiful thing. I say we made it, man. You know what I mean? This is fruition. This is what we creating with. So I understand that all situations ain't gonna be favorable, right? So please give this video a like. I appreciate the subscription and your views, right? But the point in this video is like, yo, you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay on par on what we got going on and where we going. Don't lose sight of the mission. Don't lose sight of the mission. It's going, because what happens is it'll make you, start second guessing, and you go back, right? I'm not going back. Not going back. They, got me messed up, you heard? Like, somebody look at you in the physical and think they really talking to, they don't even understand that the path that you didn't have to travel to get here, the steps you had to put in to get here, the work you had to put in to get here, the accountability it took, the look inside, you know what I mean, and deal with yourself, and be lonely and deal with yourself to even get here. You don't give up on the mission because you're bored. That was the last video. You don't give up the mission because you're bored. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, when you're met with that moment that you have to choose to go back and you choose to go forward, man, that's called transmuting. Whatever the situation was, it could have been a situation, it could have been someone, right, a person or whatever that had you messed up. They thought they was dealing with they thought they was dealing with the old you that they put in a box. They didn't even know what they was looking at. They didn't even know what they was looking at. They had you messed up, man. They could be sitting there looking at you in one, and in the physical with the 2 eyes, right? And you standing there looking at them, appearing to be engaging with them, and you somewhere else. In fruition, you somewhere else. man, you're not really like in the future, in the past, but you was somewhere else. They wasn't speaking to you. They thought they was. And, I just say that to say, man, that's the growth, man. And that's that's the mission, man. Those are the little gains. Those are the little gains. It may be a little gain, from what you can perceive at the moment, but man, what I was doing 15 years ago, huh? What we was, man, yeah, man, and that's what it's about, man. Just don't forget the mission, man. If you could forgive anybody, you be forgiving the people and forgive everybody and all that, Forgive yourself. You gotta forgive yourself first. That's my, that's my medicine. That's the script I write you. You know what I mean? Forgive yourself. Be good to yourself first. You know what I mean? You can't be good to nobody else first. You gotta be good to you first. Man, look at that sky, man. Birds is chirping, man. This is my thing, man. I feel good in here, man. I'm doing laps. Man. Yeah, man, that's all, that was the main purpose of the day, man. So don't forget where you going at, man. Don't forget the mission, put it that way. You know what I mean? Because you already there, you already made, man. That's not who we is, man. Some people just have you messed up, man, and they don't know who they talking to. And when, you can let it roll any way you want it to roll. You can get it rolled off the shoulder, you know what I mean? My best response, sometimes no response, and I could look at somebody crazy as hell, and I might not open my mouth and say a word, and I'm a speaker, okay? So when I'm met with, like a negative, man, listen, that ain't about nothing, and you don't even have to respond to that. Because somebody can only deal with how they deal with it. I choose understanding. I know why. I get it. You know what I mean? I used to operate from a different space too. You know what I mean? But this right here, man, this is fruition. And don't forget, you just don't forget what the mission is. So that way you're able to deal with it when you're met with it, when it's right there in front of you, right? You have to deal with it. And you can't act all out of what the past was and what used to be, and dealing all in your emotions and all of that. That's what that emotional intelligence is. That's what growth is. That's what perspective is. Okay? That's what mindset is, being mindful. That's what breathing does. See, you can't expect to breathe at the moment and then all up until then you ain't been preparing for it. Nah, we've been walking, we do this every day. Wake up to this, man. Yeah, oh man, that's an issue. All right, boom. How I'm gonna deal with that? I'm gonna deal with that like this. Okay. Let me. I ain't gonna move yet. Let me think on that. Let me sit on that. Let me table that for the second, right? I'm gonna table that, and now what I'm gonna do is I might not even revisit that today. That situation, boom. You know what I mean? Because drama is different. Drama's. You know what I mean? You don't want no, like Mary, man. You don't want no drama. So then you see if it's a matter or not, and if it's a matter, then you can move it. You can move accordingly with understanding. But if it's not a matter, hey, it is what it is. Chips gotta fall where they may. That wasn't your call. I accept when it's not my call. That wasn't my call. That was made, and the play is gonna be made. Hey, cool. I gotta do what's best for me in this instance, and that's righteous. Man. You don't have to let people know you messed up. They got you messed up by telling them, show them. That's the medicine. That's the real script right there. You just show them. You show them. You know what I mean? Show yourself. Show yourself discipline. Show yourself discipline. Don't speak it, show it. And it's like I said, it's not about being boastful. It's not about being, seeking the validation in no form. In no form. That's not why we doing it. That's not what we doing. We creating. And we saw it already. That means they exist. We just got to be the person that beat that. You know what I mean? That brings it into physical matter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already there. It's just it's the becoming, man. Feel it in the air like Siegel, man. Man, feel good, man. Don't get me wrong, man. The rain, the snow, I'll take it all, you know what I mean? But man, this hair, man, feel good in here, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. I'm glad you could make it, man. Hit that like and subscribe. Please, have a truly wonderful, man, great everything. Peace.